Welcome to the AI Daily Buzz. I'm your host, Emily Harper, coming to you live on Friday, April 11th, 2025. We're here every day to bring you the latest and greatest in artificial intelligence news, so let's dive into this week's biggest stories. If you enjoy our coverage, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Top stories in AI, April 11th, 2025. First up, the U.S. government is making strides in AI policy. Just yesterday, on April 10th, the White House announced a directive requiring all federal agencies to appoint a chief AI officer and develop strategies to expand AI use across government operations. This move cancels some AI safeguards from the previous administration, signaling a bold push to integrate AI into federal functions like procurement and national security. Experts are buzzing about the potential for innovation, but there's also concern about the implications for safety and ethics. Next, let's talk about legislative action. According to recent reports, the U.S. has seen a surge in AI-related bills, with 781 proposed nationwide as of early April 2025, outpacing last year's total of 743. States like Maryland and Texas are leading with proposals such as Maryland's HB 1331, which regulates high-risk AI in critical decisions, and Texas's Responsible AI Governance Act. This legislative push reflects growing worries about transparency and accountability, but it also shows the challenge of keeping up with AI's rapid pace. On the global front, the European Union is set to enforce its AI Act in August 2025, a regulation that will impose strict requirements on frontier AI developers. Time reports that this could reshape how companies operate worldwide, with potential ripple effects beyond Europe. Some experts predict firms might adapt by customizing strategies for different markets, but it raises questions about global standards and competition in the AI race. In tech advancements, Stanford's 2025 AI Index, released this week, highlights U.S. dominance with 40 significant AI models developed, compared to 15 from China and just 3 from Europe. However, the costs are staggering. Google's Gemini 1.0 Ultra reportedly cost $191.9 million to train, while DeepSeek claims a mere $6 million for its competitive large language model, though some estimates suggest it could be as high as $500 million. These figures show the massive resources fueling AI progress. Speaking of efficiency, inference costs for AI models are plummeting. The AI Index shows GPT 3.5's cost per million tokens dropped from $20 to 0.07, and GPT-4's from $15 to 0.12. Meanwhile, OpenAI's O1 model scored an 8.8% on 500 challenging institutional problems, indicating progress in reasoning capabilities, but also room for improvement. This 8.8% reflects the model's performance relative to a perfect score on these complex tasks, showcasing both potential and limitations. Google is also stepping up with environmental initiatives. In their latest update from early April, they announced 3 AI projects to protect nature, including a $3 million grant for Brazilian nonprofits and the launch of SpeciesNet, an open-source model for biodiversity monitoring. While this shows AI's potential for good, it also sparks debate about whether the tech's carbon footprint, such as the 8,130 metric tons emitted training Meta's Llama 3.1, outweighs its benefits. In healthcare, AI is making waves. The AI Index and Time report that GPT-4 now outperforms doctors in medical diagnostics, either alone or with human input. Experts predict a surge in FDA approvals for AI tools in 2025, which could revolutionize patient care, especially for long-term drug monitoring. However, this raises questions about trust, liability, and the human role in medicine. Investment in AI remains robust, with private funding reaching $150 billion in 2024, including $33 billion for generative AI, per the AI Index. Yet, returns are modest, with most companies seeing cost savings under 10% and revenue growth below 5%. This gap between investment and payoff suggests AI's promise is still unfolding. In the auto industry, Google Cloud's AI agents are now integrated into Mercedes-Benz vehicles, enabling natural conversations for drivers, as detailed in their January 2025 update. This move towards smarter driving experiences is exciting, but it also brings up safety and privacy concerns as AI becomes more embedded in daily life. Public perception is mixed, according to the AI Index. 60% of people believe AI will change work habits, but 36% fear job loss. Optimism varies globally. 83% in China, 80% in Indonesia, and 77% in Thailand see benefits, while only 40% in Canada, 39% in the US, and 36% in the Netherlands share that view, reflecting caution about ethics and economics. Experts are sounding both optimistic and cautious. MIT Technology Review predicts AI agents and smaller models will dominate in 2025, while Time foresees deeper reasoning and faster voice-video adoption, especially in healthcare. Forbes, however, warns of potential tension between Elon Musk and the Trump administration by year-end, which could affect AI safety and tech giants like Tesla. Globally, the AI race is heating up. The US leads, but China and Europe are closing the gap, with China focusing on state projects and Europe on regulation. This competition could drive innovation, but also widen gaps in access and governance, a concern echoed by the United Nations, which warns of a growing digital divide as the AI market could hit $4.8 trillion by 2033. Finally, the cultural impact is undeniable. AI tools are reshaping industries from content creation to customer service, sparking ethical debates. The balance between innovation and responsibility will be key, and 2025 might be the year we see if AI fulfills its promise or faces unforeseen challenges. That's all for today's AI News Roundup on the AI Daily Buzz. From government policies to tech breakthroughs and global trends, the AI landscape is more dynamic than ever. We'll be back tomorrow with more updates, so don't miss it. If you enjoyed this broadcast, please subscribe, like, share, and comment to help spread the word about the latest in AI. This is Emily Harper, signing off.